side of the streets of Martin Luther King, Junior Drive, showing this man love, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to do this for everybody.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice!
No peace!
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Cause no justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
I know that's right.
Yeah. No peace.
Oh. Oh. All right, now. Ain't no peace out here.
No peace.
We gonna get some peace.
No peace.
Come on.
Don't say that. No peace.
You had to move out the middle.
No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
What we want? Peace. Justice and peace.
Here you go, right here. This side. I'm going.
Okay.
Put it right there. Put it right there.
Trayvon.
Get what's real. No justice, no peace.
I know that's right. Tell them one more time.
No justice, no peace. Get what's real.
Yeah. Got anything y'all want to say to add on the footage?
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Justice, no peace.
All right, no man. You got anything you want to say?
For this Trayvon Martin thing, man.
Okay.
No justice.
Bro,
We trying to make it right, man. We trying to let them know, man. No justice, no peace.
No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. That's right.
My name is Jessica Smith. I'm a teacher at Paisley Ivy Magnet here in Winston, Salem, North Carolina.
Okay, spell your name for me.
Jessicasmita.
And tell us, what made you want to come out and be a part of this rally today?
I had to be a part of the rally today for justice for Trayvon. They just gave the verdict for George Zimmerman not guilty, and it definitely was not justice served. It was not justice served, and we have to speak out. We have to make sure that our young men are able to walk out, that our young ladies are able to walk on the street and feel comfortable and feel safe in this country where there should be equality.
And from the case, what do you hope people have learned from us coming out and
I hope people learn that we have to make sure that we pay attention to the law. We have to pay attention to laws and making sure that we're voting for those local representatives, make sure they are representing us and not just themselves.
Last question. What if Zimmerman was found guilty? Do you think that people of the opposite race would be out rioting?
I do not believe so. I think that they would have just understood that someone died. Trayvon died at the hands of George Zimmerman. He was unarmed, and if someone was chasing you, you would fight them as well.
Yes.
Justice, no peace. No justice,
Okay.
no
No
peace.
justice, no peace. So what camera crew you repping?
With camera crew,
Yeah.
NCAC,
Okay. And what's your name?
ISIS.
And how do you feel about the whole Trayvon Martin little thing going on out here?
I feel like it's unfair.
Yes.
I think that, at this point, the only thing we can get from this is for us to learn from it. Hopefully, he did not die in vain, and they'll go back and look at the law and say, well, now, if you don't listen to us when we tell you to do such and such, that's automatic guilty. You know what I'm saying? Something to that effect, where they get stricter on their laws. Because you never know you have a problem with the situation until it occurs. So hopefully this is that groundbreaking case that makes them go back and look at their law books. Nicole, Nicole, Little, Litttle. pretty much going out into Raleigh to the General Assembly with HKOJ. My sophomore year going to Jackson, Georgia for one protest, peacefully protest on behalf of him, and we were there when he was executed. And I remember how that made me feel to feel like my voice didn't matter. So from there, I've been trying to continue to voice my opinion, to continue to break these barriers. And when this incident first occurred in February 2012, I brought together individuals at Wake to talk about it, just pretty much to talk about all the racial or social implications that derive from this case. And from there, I stayed attuned with it, I stayed up to date with it, and when the verdict came out, I knew that there was still work to be done. So this started out as a thought, going to church on Sunday morning. Really, I just didn't want it to be the last that everyone heard of it. And I've seen all of my friends, all of my colleagues on Facebook and Twitter, they had opinions that needed to be shared. And so I asked myself, if we're able to change this social media presence into a physical one, what can we can move mountains. So that's where it started from, and from Sunday to now, this is what it's become.
What did you plan to accomplish with the rally?
Pretty much, I plan to accomplish, for one, to get people. I don't think many of our youth here in Winston have actually felt what it feels like to mobilize and to come together and to create a movement. So what I wanted to do was give them that experience. You know, I tapped into the older, our elders and things of that nature, but I think it was important to bring them along with us. So I wanted to develop that. I also wanted to bring them together so I can tell them all at one time, so they can tell their friends that this is not the end, and that we are going to continue working. We're going to work to develop a youth coalition here in Winston-Salem, bringing youth together that want to know what's going on when it comes to laws, when it comes to policies, when it comes to statutes, but they don't particularly understand the political jargon that comes along with that. So I think that'll be the next step, is to bring them all together with a coalition, a Justice League, or whatever you want to call it, and bring them together, break it down for them so that they can come out here and be activists, because I was once in their shoes. I'm from East Winston, I went to high school here, and I didn't understand at one point, but it took for people to come together with me to help me understand.
We need to go up here if we're going to meet, and your brother just gave so come on, let's go now. We ain't gonna start without you.
Let me finish this though.
She can come on up there. We just gotta get on up there.
Just last question. After this situation, where does this leave your faith in the justice system?
I mean, I plan on going to law school. You know, so at the end of the day, I believe in the Constitution. Although it wasn't written for me when it was, written back in 1776, even though it wasn't written for me then, I understand that it's a living document, and it can be amended to include me, because now it does. It's supposed to include me, we the people. So that for me, I have faith that it can be changed. I don't believe that it's perfect. I don't believe that it's without its flaws, but I believe in the people, and I believe that when you voice your opinion, we are able to change that. The Constitution is not fixed. It's a living document. These laws are not fixed. It's a living document. So if we are voicing our opinions and getting our interests put on the platform, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be included in that. So, I mean, I have faith. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have faith.